What secret survival tactic do Tammar Wallabies use to stay hidden from predators? Hold on to your hats because by the end of this video you're going to find out something mind-blowing about your little marsupial friend. But first, let's dive deep into everything you need to know to keep your Tammar Wallaby thriving, happy, and dare I say, hopping with joy. And no, this isn't your usual care guide. We're breaking it all down with a little humor, a lot of information, and zero judgment for anyone who's ever looked at their wallaby and thought, now what? So you already have a Tammar Wallaby. Congratulations, you're now the proud owner of one of the quirkiest pets on earth. But do they make good pets? The answer lies in understanding their unique personalities and behaviors. These adorable marsupials are not just furry lawn ornaments, they are social creatures with big personalities, loads of energy, and a knack for getting into mischief when bored. Think of your wallaby as that one friend who's always up for an adventure, but sometimes forgets to tell you about the chaos they leave in their wake. They're affectionate in their own way, but not like a dog or a cat. They won't cuddle on your lap, but they will follow you around, hop excitedly when you bring out a treat, and maybe even nudge you with their nose when they're feeling friendly. It's all about building trust and understanding their quirks. Are they the perfect pet for everyone? But for you? Absolutely. Feeding your Tammar Wallaby isn't just about keeping them full, it's about ensuring they get the right nutrients to stay healthy and active. Let's start with the basics, hay and grass. High-quality grass hay and fresh grasses should make up the bulk of their diet. Think of it as their version of a buffet, simple, nutritious, and satisfying. If you've got access to safe trees like acacia, mulberry, or eucalyptus, you can even add some browse. That's fancy talk for leaves and twigs. Just remember, moderation is key with eucalyptus. You're feeding a wallaby, not a koala. For a bit of variety, fresh leafy vegetables like kale, spinach, and dandelion greens are excellent options. Want to spice things up? Occasionally toss in a root vegetable like a carrot or a slice of sweet potato. And this is a big but, don't go crazy with fruit. While your wallaby might give you their best I'm starving face for a piece of banana or apple, remember that fruit is high in sugar and should only be given sparingly as a treat. Don't forget about specialized wallaby or kangaroo pellets. These are like multivitamins for your marsupial and help ensure they're getting all the nutrients they might be missing from their main diet. And of course, always provide fresh water. Whether it's in a bowl or a bottle, clean water is a must to keep them hydrated and healthy. Your Tammar Wallabies enclosure is their kingdom, and they deserve nothing less than a 5-star setup. First things first, size matters. They need a large, secure outdoor enclosure with plenty of space to hop, graze, and show off their athletic skills. Grass or dirt floors are ideal because they mimic their natural environment. Concrete, hard pass. That's like asking you to live on a treadmill. Since wallabies are natural jumpers, their enclosure should include low platforms, ramps, or logs for climbing and exploring. Think of it as a wallaby jungle gym. And don't forget shade and shelter. Whether it's to escape the summer heat or to hide from a sudden rainstorm, your wallaby needs a safe, comfortable space to rest and recharge. Oh, and the fencing, at least 5 feet high and super secure. Wallabies are escape artists, and you don't want to be chasing yours through the neighborhood at 3 in the morning. Trust me, your neighbors won't find it nearly as funny as you will. Tammar Wallabies are pretty adaptable, but they do have their preferences when it comes to climate. Ideally, they thrive in temperate conditions between 65 degrees Fahrenheit and 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Cooler weather, they'll tolerate it, but extreme cold or heat, that's a hard no. If you live in an area with harsh winters or scorching summers, make sure their enclosure has adequate heating or cooling options to keep them comfortable. Humidity, though, is a whole different ball game. High humidity can lead to respiratory issues, so it's best to keep them in a drier environment. Think breezy and mild, not swampy. If you're in a humid area, consider using dehumidifiers or ensuring their shelter is well ventilated. Tammar Wallabies are social creatures, which means they're happiest when they have company. Whether it's other wallabies or marsupials of a similar size, having a buddy can do wonders for their emotional well-being. But what about you? Can you be their companion? Absolutely, but it takes time. Wallabies wallabies can bond with their human caretakers, especially if they're handled gently from a young age. The key is patience. Handle them calmly, talk to them softly, and let them come to you on their terms. Think of it this way: building a relationship with a wallaby is like dating someone who's a little shy. You've got to put in the effort, earn their trust, and resist the urge to smother them with affection too soon. But once you've got that bond, it's magic. Your Tammar Wallaby isn't just a pretty face. They're agile, curious, and always up for an adventure. That means they need plenty of space to hop, stretch their legs, and burn off energy. If they're indoors, make sure they have access to a large room or enclosure where they can move freely. And outdoors, the bigger the better. To keep their minds sharp and their spirits high, introduce toys and enrichment activities. Safe branches, tunnels, digging areas. Get creative. Not only does this keep them entertained, but it also helps prevent boredom, which can lead to destructive behavior. Remember, a bored wallaby is a mischievous wallaby, and no one wants to come home to find their couch shredded like confetti. Tammar Wallabies are pretty low maintenance when it comes to grooming. They're not going to demand spa days or fancy shampoos. That said, regular checks are essential to make sure they're in tip-top shape. Look for any signs of dirt, mats, or parasites in their fur. A soft brush can help keep their coat clean and smooth, and they'll probably enjoy the attention too. Grooming is also a great bonding opportunity, helping to build trust with your wallaby. Nail care is another biggie. Their nails can grow quite long, so regular trimming is a must. Not sure how to do it? Consult your exotic vet for a demonstration. It's better to learn the right way than to accidentally give them an uneven pedicure. If neglected, overgrown nails can cause discomfort or even mobility issues for your wallaby. Speaking of vets, regular checkups are non-negotiable. Exotic veterinarians who specialize in marsupials are your best bet for ensuring your Tammar Wallaby stays healthy. They'll check for parasites, dental health, and overall wellness. Routine treatments for internal and external parasites are also crucial, as wallabies are particularly susceptible to them. Parasite infestations can lead to significant health problems if not addressed promptly. Dental health is another area to keep an eye on. Since they're constantly chewing fibrous plants, their teeth need regular checks to ensure there are no issues. Overgrown teeth or dental infections can cause pain and eating difficulties. And if you notice anything unusual, changes in behavior, appetite, or energy levels, don't wait. A quick trip to the vet can make all the difference. Being proactive about their care ensures your wallaby stays happy and healthy for years to come. Before we wrap things up, let's talk legality. Owning a Tammar Wallaby isn't as simple as picking up a goldfish from the pet store. These animals are often subject to specific permits and restrictions, especially in non-native regions. If you've already got one, chances are you've navigated the legal hoops, but it's always a good idea to stay informed about local regulations to ensure you're compliant. Now, as promised, let's answer the burning question. What secret survival tactic does the Tammar Wallaby use to stay hidden from predators? Drumroll, please. These clever marsupials can freeze completely still for long periods, blending seamlessly into their surroundings to avoid detection. Talk about playing hide and seek on expert mode. So there you have it, everything you need to know about caring for your Tammar Wallaby, sprinkled with a little humor and a lot of love. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and check out our other videos. Let's keep this marsupial magic going. Next up, did you know ringtail possums recycle their own poop? Discover how that works in the next video. Also, these marsupials are nature's acrobats. With their prehensile tails acting as a fifth limb, they can dangle, leap, and climb with incredible agility. But here's the wild part: they glow under UV light. Yes, their fur biofluoresces, turning them into glowing green ninjas at night. And let's not forget their adorable teamwork. Ringtail possums build cozy communal nests called drays, where they snuggle with their families. Talk about family goals. Want to discover how these glowing gymnasts are secret eco-heroes? Hit like, comment your favorite fact, and click on the next video. We'll reveal how possums protect the planet while rocking their glow-in-the-dark fur. Don't miss it.